We're at 13551 Chandler Boulevard in Sherman Oaks, California, performing a video sewer inspection. On the right-hand side of the house, the east side, there's a 3-inch clean out. We're going to run through here and attempt to get all the way out to the city sewer.
Not good.
They're ready. I knew they were ready for that.
I get them all the time.
That's why you paused when I said my thing.
Yeah. A nice clear picture.
Yeah.
And that is the front side of the house on the east side, and that is the back side of the house. And we have the 3-inch clean out right here. We're going to run through here and attempt to get all the way out to city sewer. And this is ABS plastic. Then generally 20-foot lengths of plastic unless we have a turn. If we have some turns, there might be some shorter sections. And here we have a little tiny bit of a belly in the line, and it's holding a little bit of water and debris, which unfortunately with plastic it's fairly common because it all depends the way that it's put in, how it lays. And we have another belly here. Generally it doesn't cause stoppages because it is a nice smooth surface. If it was cast iron, we might have a much larger problem. It's fairly flat. You don't have a whole lot of grade in it. Now we're dropping into another turn, which appears to have a little bit more to it. We got something coming in. Gonna have a branch line falling in here.
That looks like a leak.
Yeah, it's probably a toilet flapper, more than likely, speaking. And we can check that after too if you want. And you got a little bit larger belly here in the pipe in that one area. And we're going downhill again. Got fairly good grade here. And we have a little tiny bit of a belly here, and then another turn. And now we're dropping down. You can see the water flowing. So we got good grade in this area as well. Have quite a few turns in here.
And this is cast iron now?
Now this is all ABS plastic right here. And we're not quite a ways.
Yeah, I see. 106
Around
feet.
106 feet, so we're getting pretty close to the clay, to the 6-inch line. Shouldn't be that far. Maybe another 20 feet. Probably at about 130, somewhere in there. We have good grade in this pipe right here. And now we have another belly right here. And we'll try and rinse the camera off a little bit. Getting some film on there. Try and rinse it off when we get in the inch clay. And then we should have about 30 feet to 35 feet to the center of the street, generally for the lateral. We'll check that on the way back once we can wash the camera lens off. And There's the clay 6-inch lateral. We're stuck. Okay, I'm going to go in and run some water, try and help us float the camera lens all the way out. Okay, we've run the water and we pushed the camera all the way out to the city sewer. So now we're going to start pulling back and take a look and inspect the city sewer. Just inspect the thickness lateral, excuse me. Little separation in that joint, not terrible. That one as well, just a little bit. No root intrusions, no major breaks. That joint looks good. That joint looks to be in good condition. Major breaks. No root intrusions, no major separations. So far, that joint looks nice and flush. Looks to be in good condition. Come back up. That joint looks good. That joint looks to be in good condition there. That joint has a little tiny bit of an offset. Maybe about a 3/8 of an inch to a 1/2 inch, which is not terrible. No major breaks that we can see in that joint. No root intrusions. And that joint looks to be in good condition. There's some little bit of do have some buildup right there. Kind of hard to get over this joint. We can't see exactly what we have at this joint. We do have something that's creating a little bit of a dam and holding back water right here, feet, which is the ABS to clay joint. The joint at the top appears to be in pretty good condition, but I don't know what we have at the bottom. This might be buildup because of the little bit of a belly in the ABS. But at the same time, it may be a small break in the bottom of the clay. We're going to stop and we're going to mark this area at this point. And I would recommend that this line be jetted. I'd recommend that this line be jetted to try and blow this out to see exactly what this joint looks like. Because we cannot tell if that's a break. It is a substantial from getting over this point unless we push pretty good. So we're going to mark this area right now. pull it out.
Yeah.
Okay, we've located this area at 5 foot 3 inches deep, right inside the walking gate, the wrought iron gate that you would walk through. And we've marked that just inside. Cannot see exactly what this is. But it is holding back quite a bit of water. It wouldn't hurt to hydrojet this, just so that we could get a better view on it and really take a look at it and see, make sure that this joint is intact and in good condition. As we can see, the ABS plastic was in good condition. It does have some bellies which are holding a little bit of water, but primarily it's in good condition. We're quite a ways out there. Joints look good. We have a little bit of overpour on the glued joints, some areas, and it streaks the pipe. It almost looks like it may be cracked, but it's not. It's just streaked because of the overpour on the glue. Looks good. All the joints look to be in pretty good condition. Joint looks good. We did have a branch line coming in where we did have water seeping down into it, but that's something we were running as well. Because I was running the bathroom sink up front. Nope.
Yeah, that's it.
It's still running. Want to look at this?
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, maybe,
We'll find out exactly where it's at.
yeah.
We'll stop right now and we'll locate this area and we'll find out exactly. Okay, we've located this area in the powder room. This is the toilet flapper that is leaking. It needs to be repaired. We don't have any other water streaming down the line at all behind it right now, so more than likely we're in pretty good shape. This line's dry. We did make a turn coming back. So this line goes, the clean out runs over toward the powder room and then shoots right out the front of the house toward that walking wrought iron gate, and then out. The joint looks good. Very seldom we have problems with ABS plastic pipe, but once in a great while we do. Got some buildup in this. Little buildup in this line, but it's not terrible. And that will wash through as fixtures are run. Coming back toward our main line, coming out of the clean out.
That's pretty cool.
That would be cool for $35,000. It's expensive.
Lease that thing sometime? Because
Yeah, 3 of them. And that concludes our video sewer inspections.